Let's get it going. What's your name?
My name is
Name and badge number.
1560.
Name and badge number.
If you can read, that's where it is.
No, what's your name? I'm asking you a question.
And I answered your
Say
question.
it out loud.
No.
Nah, watch out. Get from in front of my door. This
Don't
this
touch
lady
the door.
touching me. That's assault.
Don't
I'm getting
touch
this
the
all
door.
on camera. This
Don't
is
touch
assault.
the door.
This is assault.
Because I've actually
This is
licensed
assault. Why are you standing in front of my door?
So,
Why are you over
you
here?
should've pulled that camera out a long
Why are
time
you over here?
ago. Can I get a unit of stuff?
Why are you over here? This shorty pulled her taser on me for nothing. And she ain't answered no questions. She just pulled up and asking me why I'm parked in a legally parked spot. No.
All right, cool.
You ain't traffic stopped me. I wasn't even driving or doing nothing. I have no reason to show you my license. No reason. Is it a law to just give you my license because you asked for it? You getting upset because she's a power tripper. Look at her. Look at her. She's upset because she ain't getting what she asked for.
The only person gonna be upset in the end probably gonna
Bro,
be you.
for what?
Because right now, technically,
For
it's
what?
obstruction.
What's
Because
technically
for one,
obstruction
you're
of
in a parking lot
what?
of a closed business, you're not
Obstructed
supposed
of
to be here,
what?
right?
That's not illegal.
So I asked
That's
for
not
an ID
illegal.
3 times.
That's not
You
illegal.
didn't give it to me. Is this business not closed?
It's not illegal to
Is
be
it
here.
considered loitering, suspicious activity, right?
Yeah, it's closed.
And it says no trespassing, right?
Right.
Where does it say no trespassing?
I showed you that.
I'm parked right here.
So do you have your driver's license?
That lot
Yes
is
or no?
over there.
Yes or no?
I have my license.
Are
Yes,
you
I
gonna
do.
show us?
No, I'm not.
Who's on the
No, I'm not. This is my car. Everything here is mine.
Come on.
Everything here is
Well,
mine.
you can wait till that one.
Can you please back up, please?
No, I'm not.
Because
You already-
now
you
I
already
feel
tried to close
unsafe.
the door on me one
I feel
time.
safe. No, you opened my door.
So-
You
Absolutely,
opened my
but you
door.
tried to roll the window. Absolutely.
No, I did roll. Is this my
I
window?
don't know his name.
Is this my window?
Hey, is the car in your name?
You do know my name because you probably
I
ran
don't
my
know your
plates. Well, then go find out and run the plates. She just got out the car and started tripping on me, homie. Like, what you expect from me, bruh? Like, I'm not one of those.
Who you think I am?
I'm not one of those.
them
See,
either.
look at you.
Like,
Look
fight
at you.
somebody.
You're a dyke that
Like,
thinks you
let's
got some
be
sort of
real.
power, shorty.
For real.
You all f***ed up
I
and
ain't on no
confused.
power trip,
Yes,
baby.
you
I asked
are.
For your ID and what you
Why? You didn't tell me why.
You might want to lower your tone.
Why I got to give you my ID?
I don't know your tone.
You ain't told me no crime or nothing.
I already told you what you're
Shorty, you
doing.
got me
You're
aggravated and
loitering.
excited. I'm speaking with
Suspicious
energy.
activity. You're
How?
in a closed business.
How?
There's no
How is that
trespassing.
suspicious?
Let's be for real.
How is a parked car
Honestly,
in a parking
you don't
lot
comprehend
suspicious?
well. You don't comprehend well. I get it.
I do comprehend. You trying to come up with some fabricated,
I don't
and I'm asking you questions and you're not answering them. You saying
asked you for
suspicious
your ID,
activity,
you
but
gave
I'm
it to me,
parked
right? Cool.
in a parking lot.
So I want to be clear. You
So-
have refused to show me your ID 3 times, right? Yes or
Because
no?
you haven't told me
I
why.
already told you why. Yes or no?
Tell me why. Why are
I'm
you
not
stopping
telling
me?
you again. Yes or no?
I'm asking you a
Huh?
question.
Price. Mr.
Yes or no?
Price.
Yes, sir.
Relax.
Yes, sir. Please tell this girl to back
I know my
up.
name is
The encounter begins with the officer requesting the man's name and identification while he questions why she is approaching him. The man explains that he is parked and not actively driving, while the officer continues asking for information. The situation quickly becomes tense as both sides disagree about whether there is a valid reason for the interaction. The officer refers to suspicious activity because the business is closed, while the man argues that simply sitting in a parked vehicle is not a crime. The disagreement continues as the officer requests his license and he refuses, stating that no crime has been explained. The exchange becomes more confrontational when the man claims the officer is escalating the situation and asks her to step away from his door.
Officer
And
Wise.
leave me alone. Let me close my door.
You know,
I don't like my door open.
I don't care.
Mr. Price, this is
I don't like-
just a closed business. That's all. All right.
Bro, I come here
not
every
at
day.
least
I
5
park
times.
Uber. I come here every day and take
said
my
at least
break.
5 times.
And I do
You're
my
not gonna keep-
meditations. I
you're
listen
not
to my
gonna keep
music.
doing it.
She saw exactly what I was doing when she came here.
Did not. I saw you when I walked here. You were about to pull off.
Shorty, you
And I
tripping.
knocked on the window. And
You're
said, "You
tripping,
gonna
and
pull
that's
off?"
sad.
Right,
That's
let's be
sad.
for real.
You guys got
You wanna-
better things to
you
do
wanna
than
change
this.
your story when you start
No, I'm
talking
not
to the
changing no
world.
story. There's no story to
Hello, world.
change.
Hello, world.
I have no
That make you
story.
feel better?
I have no story.
Can I see your ID?
No, because I have not committed no crime.
I don't care.
His name is
Yes, I do care. I don't care what you care about, but I care what I care about. And I don't like police coming out here trying to kick me around like I'm some punk. Shorty, close my door. Close my door.
Where you from, man?
Bro, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland originally. I've been out here for 4 years, bro.
Okay.
I've been out here for 4 years. I've been driving Uber for 2 years, bro. I've been coming to this parking lot every single day.
Okay, Mr. Price. Well,
Every
let's just
single
start over.
day.
Let's just start, okay? I'm Officer Johnson. This is Officer Wise. All right, we're on special ops. The only reason why she pulled you over is because you're just sitting here. That's the only reason why. You're just sitting here in a closed business.
My point. She didn't pull me over. I was just sitting here parked.
I mean, not pull you over. Just
sitting here parked. So you want to come up and act, that you want to do a check? That's fine. Do the check.
A second officer becomes involved as the discussion continues about why the initial contact was made. The man explains that he regularly uses the parking lot during his Uber breaks and says he was not attempting to leave or avoid the officer. The officer maintains that the concern came from him being parked at a closed business. The conversation shifts toward the moment when the officer approached the vehicle, with both sides giving different accounts of what happened. The man claims he did not see the officer approaching and says he began recording because he felt the situation was becoming unfair. The officers continue trying to understand why he refuses to provide identification, while he repeats that he has not committed a crime.
What do you think?
But you see what I'm doing?
When I knocked on
No,
the window,
you can't.
Hold on. Let's be clear. So don't miss the price. Don't start lying.
Shorty, you said you got it on camera.
I knocked on the window. The car was in motion.
Because I didn't see you. I did not see you. I did not see you. My windows are dark. I don't just look in the back when I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Wait.
You didn't have any lights. How did I even know you was coming? So you got upset that I was driving off thinking I was trying to get away from you, but I didn't see you.
Honestly, I'm not upset. I could care less about
So you was upset.
And
And you was power tripping. And you opened my door. You opened my door on the power trip. You grabbed my arm and you pulled your taser out on me and said you was going to tase me. For nothing.
Absolutely.
For nothing. So I said at this point, let me get my phone. Let me get my phone for my protection. Because you're supposed to be my people. And you ain't supposed to be doing this type of shit to me, bruh.
Everybody my people. Everybody. Black,
You ain't acting
white,
like it.
whatever.
You f***ing with me for no reason. And you think I'm some criminal or something.
This could have been solved if he just
Shorty, why?
How many minutes ago?
Why? Guess what? I drive Uber. I got nowhere to be. I got all day.
I do too.
I got all day.
I do too.
So I ain't about to give you my license for nothing just to appease you.
That's up to you.
So do what y'all got to do. If you want to take it from me, take it from me. But I'm recording it. And we're going to take this to wherever we got to take it to.
Just ask you for it. That's all.
I get it, but I don't want to give it to you because I don't have to.
You want to give it to
That's
him?
my right to not give it to you.
Can you give it to
Because
me?
I ain't commit
You
no
wanna give it to
crime.
him?
Surprise and I'll just.
Can you back up and get
not
let me
closing
close
the
my
door.
door?
No.
Then I'm not
You
giving you
roll down the
nothing.
window?
Because I don't like
because you
how
already tried to drive
I
off
will
two
talk to
times,
you
so
through the
no.
window.
No.
The discussion becomes focused on the disagreement over identification and the officer's actions at the vehicle. The man says he believes the officer acted aggressively by opening his door and displaying a taser. The officer explains her perspective, stating that she opened the door because she believed she needed to know what was happening inside the vehicle. Both sides continue challenging each other's version of events. The officer argues that the closed business and the man's actions created a reason for concern, while the man insists he was simply parked and preparing to leave. The interaction shows a clear conflict over what authority the officer had during the encounter.
I'm not closing
Shorty,
anything.
well, then I'm not giving you nothing.
We'll give it to
You don't want to work with me, I'm not working with
I'm
you.
not working with you. 'Cause at
Let's
this
make an
point-
agreement.
at this point, it's gonna turn
Let's
into
make a
stuff.
deal.
So
You close my door,
I'm
I
not
give you my
closing
license.
your door.
Okay, then I'm
I
not
don't
giving you
make
my
deals with
license.
people. Sorry.
See, this is what she been on
I don't make
10th,
deals
and
with
she tried to switch it up, not me.
Um,
You was on 10,000, and
this
you
is
still are.
recording.
Net one's coming. So.
That's a power trip. You don't want to let me close my door because you just don't want to let me close my door. Because you're on a power
my
trip.
supervisor's on the way, so I'll let you talk to him.
Where I'm going to drive off to? In
I
traffic.
mean,
Yeah, because you being a nerd.
So
Point blank. But the point I'm
who
making,
put that
power
car in
trip.
drive? Me or you? You.
Shorty,
So
I didn't see you.
I guess
I'm
you
ready
the
to
bigger nerd
leave.
then, right.
I was done doing what I was doing. You probably
must be
see me
having
wrapping
bad
it up. I don't know how long you've been watching me. You probably been watching and seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you just so whatever. Shorty, I don't
So you
really
over
care
here
what you got going on.
Okay, I get it.
I don't really, it don't really matter to me. But you don't want to work with me, I ain't gonna work with you. And whoever you got coming, it don't matter to me. But.
She's actually nice, man.
No, she's not. You think
Jay,
she is.
After this,
That's what
watch
you think.
My body cam.
That's what you
So
think.
you can see. Like I don't do that. I don't even.
What you mean you don't do that? How did we get to this point? Did you put your taser on me?
Why
Did you open my door
Why?
aggressively?
Why?
On the power? Why? I'm asking you why. You tell me why. That's actually a great question. Why did you open my door like that when I tried to roll my window up? Because you didn't like
rolled
it.
your window up when I was.
Because you didn't like. No, you was not. You was just sitting there.
So the first time when you attempted to put your car in drive,
Is that illegal?
Why would I allow you?
Is
to
it
roll your
illegal
window
for
up?
me to roll my window up
Like,
while
why?
you speaking to me?
Why? So that's why I opened
I
your
just
door.
told you
One,
why.
I can't see what you have. In
I
the
told
car.
you I
don't
didn't
know
see
what you're
you.
doing.
You
So
know-
therefore, yes, I'm going to open your door every single time.
See, look at you.
Every single
Look at
time.
you.
You
See,
sound like a,
see, look at you.
you sound crazy.
Look at you. And you think that's nice?
I'm trying to be nice.
You think that's nice?
Pull him out of the car.
Trying to be.
I asked for his ID about 5 different times. For one, when I pulled up, he tried to drive off. I knocked on the window. He was like,
And I stopped. I stopped when I saw you.
Hold on. Would you
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was like, well, what's up? What you doing out here? Let me see your ID. I'm not showing you nothing. I ain't got to show you nothing. I ain't doing nothing wrong. A closed business says no trespassing. You're not supposed to be here.
Sir, as I explained to her, and this gentleman, when he came with some common sense, I drive Uber, I come.
He tried to put the car in drive again. He let the window back up. So I opened the door and pulled out my taser. I said, bro, I will tase you. Like, let's be for real. He's like, get out
and that's illegal. You don't have jurisdiction to do that.
So, please. Okay.
So if I roll my window up, you get angry, that doesn't give you the right to aggressively open my door and pull your taser on me.
The supervisor continues reviewing the situation by listening to both the officer and the driver explain what happened. The man repeats that he comes to the location regularly, takes breaks there, and did not attempt to flee when approached. The officer explains that she believed he was trying to leave when she made contact, and that the location being closed was part of her concern. After hearing both sides, the supervisor acknowledges that the officer had a reason to make contact, but also confirms the situation has been resolved. The man is allowed to leave after the officers determine his identity, and the encounter comes to an end.
Mr. Price.
Yes, sir.
You understand why this officer made contact with you?
Man, no, brother.
Okay,
I come here every day. I do my meditations, and I take my break. I drive Uber. Okay. I never had any issues, bro. It's a closed business. Nobody's doing nothing here. It's a parking lot. I find a place to park where I got some space, and I do me, brother. I look into the sun, I meditate, and I do my healing energy. I go to pull off. I didn't see her. When she knocked, I stopped and acknowledged her. Okay, what's going on? I didn't continue to try to speed off or none of that. Shorty's on her aggressive. I don't know what's going on, brother. But I know it's uncalled for. Okay. And I know my rights is being violated, and she want my ID and all this stuff for no reason when I committed no crime.
Okay, well, you're in a business that's closed, it's vacant. All right.
Okay.
So she does have the right to request your ID. However, you're lucky because we have identified who you are. So have a good day.
All right, Mr. Wilkerson. Thank you for being a wise man. Thank you.
Hey there, how you doing? People were concerned that just make sure everything was okay with you.
Really?
Yes.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Yes. You're recording it, so you have it?
No, I can't see it. Can you state your name and badge number?
Yes.
And who you work for?
The sheriff's office.
Okay.
So people would just call that you were out here for park for a while and just want to make sure that you understand our parking ordinances. Wait, I can't even see because the sun is in my way.
Well, I think it's pretty strange that they would call you that I'm parked out here.
Yes.
This is a public street, right?
Yes, but
and so the taxpayers are paying for you to come out here.
Yes.
Are you like a parking person, or are you actual?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to explain to you that you can't park more than 72 hours.
Explain to me what law I've broken, because you can't come out here and ask me anything unless I've broken a law.
Well,
You're a law enforcement officer, right?
Yes, I'm trying to.
Are you a feeling enforcement officer?
I'm sorry?
Are you a feelings enforcement officer?
A feeling?
Or a law enforcement officer?
What are you trying to?
Because you're out here trying to. Because these people.
I'm not trying to move you.
That because
I'm not trying to move you anything. I'm just people were just concerned that you were out here.
Then it doesn't make sense that I'm paying taxes for you to come over here because somebody's concerned that they're driving around here actually being like stalking on me.
Okay.
And I can park here as long as I want. I'm in a public place.
Okay.
And you really have no right or reason to come out here. Can you get your hand out of the way?
Okay, I can't see you. So can you move your phone so I can see you? I'm just checking the welfare and just explain to you about the parking.
Well, I'm just checking to see if you know the law.
Yes.
As far as
I'm trying to explain to you, but you're not allowing me.
Are these people coming around here, driving around me, walking around me, driving, walking, riding their bikes around me?
I'm just trying to explain to you about
the stalking.
Oh, they're not.
And it has nothing to do with me parking. It has to do with these people, and you're hiding your face.
I'm not.
Are you a professional officer, or are you? Get some glasses. I mean, this is a really bizarre encounter. First of all, no law has been broken, and you have no right to come out here and disturb me.
I'm just talking to you, so.
Well, I don't want to talk to you. I don't need you to explain to me.
Okay, then, you know,
then you're dismissed. I've been warned of what?
You can't be parking for 72 hours.
I just got here.
I'm just explaining to you.
So we're paying for you to come out here and explain to me that I can park here for 72.
Yes.
Why don't you go around the neighborhood and remove the boats and the trailers and the motorhomes and stuff like that?
People are concerned
and
about
then
you,
come
so
back.
I'm just checking your
They're not
welfare.
concerned about me.
Yes, they are.
No, they're
concerned.
not.
If not, I wouldn't be.
No, they're not. They're concerned about their antique truck parked behind me or their own house or whatever.
Well, I don't know.
You're not paid for this, and I'm not paying you for this.
Well, I'm not saying that you're paying.
I'm not
for
paying.
Me.
Yes, I am. I pay taxes, and I'm not
I pay
paying
taxes too, ma'am. So,
so stop wasting our taxpayer dollars by coming out here with your gun and your clown outfit.
I'm just trying to talk to you, but it seems like you don't want to talk to me, so that's fine.
You're coming out. I'm not paying you to come out here and talk to me.
Well, I'm explaining to you.
Why don't you explain to the person that called you that I'm not breaking a law and you're not coming out here and wasting taxpayers' dollars?
So, all right. Well, you have a good day.
Copsplaining. Copsplaining.
This one's a perfect example of copsplaining gone wrong. A female auditor parks her van on a public street to rest and record. No crime, no traffic violation. Moments later, a deputy rolls up, claiming neighbors were concerned and starts giving her a lecture about parking ordinances and 72-hour limits. The auditor pushes back hard, asking the obvious question: are you a law enforcement officer or a feelings enforcement officer? Instead of leaving, the deputy lingers, hiding behind his car, running her plates and digging for a reason to justify the stop. No law's been broken, no complaint filed, just taxpayer money wasted on a welfare check that turns into pure harassment. In the end, the cop drives off empty-handed, proving exactly why these audits exist. Bottom line, no law violated, no trespass, no crime, just another officer fishing for authority where none exists. And let's keep going.
What do you got going on?
Work here, just small proprietary stuff.
Oh, so how does that concern me?
Huh?
How does that concern me?
Just trying to figure out what someone's doing out here with the camera, that's all.
Kind of nosy, but yeah, that's fine.
What's that?
I said it's kind of nosy, but
Not really.
why would you want to know what I'm doing?
To protect our plant
From what?
from terrorists. People come here. We're just checking, that's all.
You sound like a terrorist in Victorville?
We're just, oh yeah, all over the place.
Oh yeah, you guys deal with it every day, I'm sure.
We're mandated by federal.
You're mandated. I'm not.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna be on YouTube now.
Have a good day.
You too. I don't want to talk, so.
Can I help you in some way?
No, I don't want to talk. Thank you.
It's a power plant, man. I gotta call the cops if you're out here taking pictures.
They'll educate you and tell you you can't do shit.
Well, they'll get your background on it.
No, they won't. It's a First Amendment activity, man. You guys need to learn the law.
Critical infrastructure. I gotta call the cops.
Call the cops and they're going to educate you, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
Nothing, just taking a shot to the airport.
Okay.
They came out all dumb, saying I couldn't do this, and I told them it's First Amendment protected activity, so
Yeah.
they can't tell me what to do on public property.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they think that you're videotaping the power
I am.
plant. Okay. All right. Do you have any ID on you by chance?
No, California law, I don't have to provide ID unless I'm being legally booked. And I'm not doing nothing illegal, so no, you're not going to get my ID.
Okay.
You have a good day, though.
All right. Well, do you mind if I get your name and date of
No.
birth?
No, thank you.
You don't want to give that to me?
No, my privacy, why would I? You got a gun and all that stuff, and you might abuse my.
Go ahead and keep your hands out of your pockets for me, okay?
You know, it is a consensual stop. I'm gonna go. Okay. You have a good day. You can't order me to get my hands out of my pockets if it's a consensual stop, ma'am.
Actually, I can order you to get your hands out of your pockets.
Okay, you need to go now, ma'am. You need to go. Don't be a cop if you're that afraid.
Okay. I'm trying to keep myself safe as well as my partner.
I'm trying to keep safe. Can you please get your hand out of your gun?
Okay.
Keep your hands where I can see them, ma'am. Please keep your hands where I can see them, ma'am. Get your hand off your gun, ma'am.
Sir, I need you to relax.
I'm with High Desert Community Watch. You're gonna get taught a big lesson.
Okay.
You better.
All I did, sir, was ask you to take your hands.
You know, that's not a lawful order, ma'am. I'm not being detained. You don't just show up and I'm your property. I don't care. Don't tell me what to do. Kick rocks. Go do your job.
It was a consensual stop.
Yeah, so kick rocks. Don't tell me to get my hand out of my pocket. I'm not your property, ma'am. No, I'm not. I don't have to do anything. You asked me, ma'am.
When I ask you,
No, you asked. That's a question. I'm declining.
for my safety.
No, not your safety. Do you see a gun on me? No.
No, but I don't know what you have in your pocket.
I don't know what you have. Are you under investigations for shooting anybody?
Actually, sir, I am.
Internal affairs? Are you under investigation? How do I know that? How do I know that?
Because I'm telling you, I had a call for service.
That doesn't matter.
As a peace officer to come and make sure everything's okay.
How are you going to do that, ma'am?
By talking to you.
And how are you going to make anything okay by talking to me?
Because I need to make sure that you're not.
How are you going to make sure? That's my question. How are you going to make sure?
Asking you, just
My
like I
intent.
did.
You're going to know my intent?
Sir, when I get a call for service, it's my job to come out and make sure that
If it's a legal activity, ma'am, if it's a legal activity, you have nothing to do with me.
I know.
And he knows. I'm with High Desert Community Watch. You're making yourself look dumb on YouTube, ma'am. I'm on public property. Whatever the boogeyman or whatever they're afraid of doesn't trump my rights, ma'am. And I'm not going to get my hand out of my pocket, and I'm not going to give you ID because that's what I know that's what you're used to, but that's not lawful, ma'am. Okay? It's a consensual stop. You can't. I'm not your property. Okay?
I never said that you were
Well, then
property,
you can't. I'm 50 years. I'm old enough to be your dad, and you're going to sit there and tell me to get my hands out of my pocket?
Yes,
Screw off.
That is an officer safety issue.
Okay, well then you guys should leave so you guys are safe. Go find the real criminals. Go do your job.
The video then transitions into another police interaction involving a different auditor who is questioned while parked on a public street. The officer explains that people were concerned and that she wanted to discuss parking rules. The auditor challenges the reason for the contact and asks what law he has violated. The officer explains the 72-hour parking ordinance, while the auditor argues that being parked in a public area is not a crime. The conversation continues with the auditor questioning whether the officer is acting based on law enforcement authority or simply responding to complaints. The officer eventually ends the interaction after explaining the parking issue, leaving without taking further action.